Good morning, it is Sunday and welcome to the weekend vlog. No, do not adjust your TV viewing screen or your computer monitor or whatever you're watching this on, because yeah, it is Sunday. So what's happened to Thursday, what's happened to Friday, what's happened to Saturday? Well, let me explain all. Well, Thursday, I didn't vlog. I come home from work and I ended up going out into the games room and recording and finishing a video that I had to get done for Friday. So there was nothing to vlog really. It was just sort of come home from work and I ended up working. Then what? Yes, and then I jumped on a phone call and sorted something out there, and before you know it, the evening had gone and it was then Friday morning. So off to bed I went. Then I got it on Friday, a pain I know all too well really, and it was a pain that starts right behind my eyes. And I'll tell you what, when that begins, there's only one way I'm going, and that ain't a good way, sir. Oh no. So the pain started in my eyes, and I know the signs. It only means one thing, it's the start of a migraine. And then from there it went to my head and bang, mate, my head was all over the place. I was in a lot of pain. Just headache pain, you know, migraine. I'll probably get them maybe once or twice a year. And when I do, there's only one way to heal that thing, and that is literally just take tablets, go and lay in bed in a dark room and just wait. And that's all you can do. And that's exactly what I did. Got up at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Stay hydrated with me, first coffee of the day, and yeah, got up Friday afternoon because I thought if I don't, I'm just going to end up sleeping. I won't sleep tonight, you know. So I got up, still had a headache, but it weren't as bad, and I just literally laid downstairs, well, sat downstairs, and I just sat with Miss OG and just watched a couple of films. So there was absolutely nothing to vlog. Saturday, got up, and I'll be honest, I was just knackered, and it wiped me out completely. The head had gone. Well, it was still muzzy, but nowhere near as bad, so that was a good thing. But there was nothing to vlog because I just chilled and took it easy all day long. But today is Sunday, and I am pleased to report I am 100% back in the room. So what's the plan today? Well, Miss OG's just gone up to get showered and the rest of it. We're going to nip down to town because we've got a bit of shopping to do. I'm going to show you Mrs. OG's finished craft room. It's done. I'm all throughout the week. I come home and I've finished it throughout the week. So I'm really pleased. That's all done. The lights wired in. Everything's working. I'm going to get in there to do a little bit of laser engraving later as well. The games room has been cleaned up. I did that in the week. And we do a bit of gaming, might go for a pint, bit of shopping. But anyway, so the weekend vlog is turning into a Sunday vlog. Apologies for that, but you know what? I can't help these things, can I? These things are sent to try us. And anyone who suffers migraines knows, mate, it just wipes you out. But anyway, I'm glad it's out of the way. Oh, yes. Onwards and upwards. Happy Sunday. I'm now out with Mrs. OG in this weekend vlog that's been condensed to a single day.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, I suffered, as you know, with my migraine. I've explained all that nonsense, so we don't need to go on about that. But Mrs. OG is suffering today.
Yeah.
Bad back.
I've got the back. Never mind.
So we're going to have a hobble round the town because we want to go to... I'm going to pop in CEX to see what goodies I can find. There might be a couple of charity shops en route. And we're going to go into the range.
No, we're not.
Not the range.
The works.
The works.
And I've got to go in Savers.
Yeah, for some crafty bits
some
in the
bits
works. See, because they have stuff you can laser engrave and bits like that. And I'll need to get some foam paintbrushes for a little testing I'm doing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that is it. So let's get amongst it. Do you know what else we should do while we're down here?
Shopping.
Bit of shopping for some food. Because do you know what I fancy for dinner today?
Roast.
Toad in the hole.
Oh, okay.
Ain't a toad in the hole in an age.
Oh, we need to get a new bag of flour then.
And we'll get some more spuds. Yeah. So I love them lovely crispy potatoes.
I've still got spuds from last week.
No, I'll get some more.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And while we're also downtown, you know what else we could do? It rhymes with something o'clock. Any idea?
Not another beer o'clock.
Did we go for a little beer o'clock?
A little beer o'clock.
Because we've only got 2 hours on the car, so we can't be longer than 2 hours. So let's get amongst it. Let's do this.
Let's go.
The first stop is the local charity shop nearest the Sainsbury's supermarket here. And as you can see, someone's been in and made a complete mess of these DVDs. What were they thinking? Strewn them everywhere. Look at it. What a state. What a mess. Now, I'm pleased to report there were a few different games in here to when I was last in, so things are maybe looking up. Or maybe not. Hey, we're about to find out. Star Wars Blu-ray there. I actually own that already. The Last Jedi. A few Wii games here, but nothing special. Zumba and my Wii Fitness Plus and a couple of dodgy PC titles. Some Xbox 360 though. I personally don't collect for the 360, but look at this. Tucked underneath all of them was a PS1 title. Dancing Stage Remix. I do like that cover art, but yeah, it's not for me, I'm afraid. It's not for me. So I left that for someone else. But no, it's quite an iconic piece of art, that actually. You see it and you know it's a Konami game. It's interesting. Anyway, a few PS2 titles again, got excited. But no need really. I mean, Get On a Damn Mic and High School Musical. Yeah, I think I'll pass up on those. Quick look at the Blu-rays. But there was no 3Ds in here that I didn't already own. So, unfortunately, nothing was to be had in the charity shops. But I wonder if CEX can come through for me today. But before we go to CEX, I needed something to eat. No sausage rolls in this, Greggs. So a steak bake is what was in order. Had no choice really. And now into my local CEX. Seen quite a few of these sort of Steam Decks and their sort of the equivalents now. Never used one. Heard great things, but never used one. So maybe I should take a look sometime. Big old projector there, look at that. I'm not in the market for a projector, thank God. Now this here, right, this caught my eye. This Dead Island figure special. Now, is it just me, right, or is that figure truly horrendous? I'm not being rude. As a collector's figure, I don't think that looks decent at all. I think it looks a bit of an abomination. It's probably meant to, but hey, that's just my thoughts. What are your thoughts on that? And now a quick look at the retro cabinets. They're always my favourite section in any CEX. Some are better than others, granted. A few loose carts there. And a few boxed games as well, which aren't too bad. The original Game Boy, now £95. Good vast array of Game Boys in here actually. Now look, we're going to have a quick look at this. That Guitar Hero on tour there is now a tenner boxed. Now to be absolutely honest, I picked this up ages ago and I can remember this was everywhere and it was literally £1.50, £2 brand new on shop shelves. They just could not get rid of them. So, yeah, it's slowly creeping up, that one. Not bad investment for a quid or £1.50, whatever I paid back then. Yeah, I'd say there was loads of them, honest. So if you can remember seeing that for that sort of price, do drop it in the comments. Tell me it's not just me going mad. A couple of Evercade carts there. Seen a few of these now. There's appearing in CEX stores of late. And of course, over to the Mega Drive section. And as you know, I've now changed my game rule with collecting for Master System and Mega Drive. I will now pick them up if they don't have a manual. And this here, look at this. This is a blast from the past, excuse the pun. Of course, their one and only Time Crisis. And I do remember back in the day owning that gun. I think I've still got it up in the loft somewhere. I'm sure I have. But it was such a great, unique game, wasn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, it took sort of Virtua Cop, which was an amazing game as well, but it just amplified it graphically and everything, and that sort of duck control was a great new feature on these light gun games. So, yeah, absolute classic that. I remember it very fondly indeed. And something very different for the OG PS4 games. I own a PS4 and I'd pick a few PS4 games up. We'll come to them shortly. But yeah, Elite Dangerous here, right, £6. I remember buying that on my PC many moons ago and I didn't ever invest any time into it. I just thought, oh, this is taking too long to get into. You know what I mean? So I just didn't have the patience for it. And talking of patience, this game here, I have never played that. A confession for you guys. I've heard amazing things, but am I right in saying it's one of them that's going to swallow hours and hours of my time? Yeah. Too many games? Not enough time. I say it all the time. Roll on retirement, eh?
One day, one day. Anyway, some interesting little titles on here. And like I say, I very rarely, if ever, even look at the PS4 section. And, yeah, I should invest a bit more time in a bit more. Well, for me, this is modern, but hey ho, I know we're now PS5 and stuff. But yeah, some really interesting looking titles on PS4. So I'm pleased I took a look. And they're not badly priced either, some of these, you know what I mean? A lot of them I've not heard of, I've absolutely no idea about. But maybe you guys can shed some light with suggestions. Any there you see that you suggest? As you know, big fan of my pinball games. Took a look at this, 22 classic pinball tables. I looked as if like AC/DC and the Iron Maiden table and all that were on there, but they're not. I suggest the old licensing's probably a bit difficult on them ones. Now, this game here caught my eye because I've got it on the PS3, the Mega Drive collection. But what's the big difference between that and the PS4 version, if any at all? Let me know in the comments. And talking of the PS3, we head on over, take a quick look at the shelves. But to be absolutely honest, where this is my local store, I pretty much see most of the games that come in and go out, or when I pop in, you know. So, yeah, nothing here for me this time. Port Royale, got that a while ago. I think I paid £3 for that, £5 now. So, slowly rising, slowly rising. Now, a question for you guys. This Mortal Kombat here. There is a version of Mortal Kombat where there's Robocop and people like that in it. Or have I dreamt it? Drop in the comments what version of Mortal Kombat is that, because I'm quite intrigued to see the different characters, you know. Then spotted some more PS4 games, different shelf. Vegas Party there, £4. I've been to Vegas a couple of times and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not been in recent times though, and heard the prices have gone up quite considerably. Anyway, quick look at the Switch. I do own a Switch, but I just don't go in for it at the moment, you know what I mean? I might do when it starts, you know, dropping off a bit and the Switch 2 starts taking over. But, yeah, very popular system, innit? I mean, sells bucket loads and some absolute classic titles on there. I do own quite a few games, but this caught me eye. The Super Mario RPG, I remember this on the Super Nintendo all them years ago. So this is obviously an updated version of that, you know. Was Squaresoft involved with that, if I recall, back in the day? I could be wrong, or I could be right. If you know, drop in the comments. As always, cheers.
Mrs. OG, we've caught up. Let me pop them in your shopping bag, please. A couple of games I picked up there. So we're looking for supplies. Oh, beginning to look like Christmas, folks. Looking for items for the old laser engraving. Look, got a few bits in here. Quite a few bits. What's that? A crochet hook. Interesting. Different.
Big bits.
Yeah, Mrs. OG spotted them. Look at them.
You've got them.
Are they sign things?
those.
You did me one of them,
Yeah.
saying Thursdays are the new Fridays. Quite a few bits in here, aren't they? And I want my sponge brushes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
We mustn't forget my sponge brushes. Need my sponge brushes. Can't leave here without my sponge brushes, folks.
They haven't got them.
Oh, no sponge brushes. What am I going to do? Got to find something else.
I haven't got any little bottles, either.
That brush and sponge set will work very well, methinks. There, look up there, see? £4. Not bad at all. I think I will, you know. I think I'll invest in them. From the works into savers, following a rather doddery Mrs. OG. How's the back, Mrs? Oh, excellent stuff. She's doing all right. She's doing all right. We're here for rubber gloves and some food waste bags, because that's how we roll on a Sunday shop. Oh, yes, indeed. Shopping all done. It is that time. Mrs. OG, what time is it?
That's beer o'clock. Sorry, I was miles away.
It is beer o'clock. Now, a big shout out to my man Declan Kennedy. This beer is for you. He sent me a brilliant super thanks, of which I'm very grateful. And he says, OG, treat yourself to a few beers. So I will, sir. Thank you. Very kind of you. I get the impression he was a bit of a Tottenham supporter, and I think we all know the result yesterday. So Declan, this one is for you, my friend. And if you are a Tottenham fan, which I'm suspecting you are, congratulations to you. It was a great win. Or a bad loss on our part. Either way, cheers, buddy. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Oh yes, there are o'clock. In Sainsbury's, left Mrs. OG in the car, in the beer aisle, just finding myself some beers for the afternoon. I've got some at home, but I'll fancy something a little bit different. Let's see what's on offer, if anything at all. Carling, I don't think so. What else we got? Heineken, £16 for 15. That ain't bad, that ain't bad. Might go for a box of them. Let's see what the Stella is. I think it's 16 quid or £18, isn't it? £17, something in Asda at the moment. Oh, let's check it out. Same price here, 18. Them Heinekens it is. Heineken, Schmeineken. And for Mrs. OG, that Dr. Pepper Zero, well, I say that, Mrs. OG, we all drink it really. It's good stuff, you know, it's good stuff. And it's, yeah, 0 sugar. 2 for £3. Ain't complaining. Sainsbury's shop all done now. Another 50, 70 quid, whatever it was, but then you use your Nectar card and it gives you them reductions. I always go on about the price of our information, people. Oh, hang on, it's just popped up on my phone. 56 quid I spent. I think it's about 70 quid before I zapped my Nectar. Joke, them things. A joke, I tell you, anyway. All done. Mr. OG can drive me home now. Home from shopping, all unpacked and everything else. But look, it's raining. But Mrs. OG's shack is finished, her little workshop. I finished it in a week, throughout the week last week. I come home from work and do an hour, then I come home next day and do an hour. It's all completed, it's all boarded, done the ceiling, wired the lighting and everything. So let's go take a closer look, because I've set up the laser engraver in there. Here we go. Oh, the key in the lock, in the rather big lock, with the rather big key. Right, let's get this door undone. Oh, the weather has certainly taken a turn, folks. It has certainly taken a turn. Oh, bottom latch. We are there. Here we go. So, there you go. As you can see, it's all now completely boarded. Okay. Workbench finished at the back there. The ceiling all completely boarded. One light that works very brightly indeed. It lights the whole room up. And as you can see around here, it's all finished. A few tools and that to still put away and stuff. But all in all, it is actually done and finished. So it's nice. We can get out here now and do a bit of work. I've been playing with the laser engraver. Been doing a few test material settings. So the best engraving settings and stuff. And yeah, a bit of slate there as well. So all in all, it's very good. She's very pleased with it. It's now a case of just getting everything, shelves, you know, what she wants where and everything else. But all in all, very, very pleased with it. I'm going to have a little play with the laser engraver now. Got some files to put on the computer and then transfer them onto this. And a little fiddle, really. And then I will be getting into the games room a bit later. I'll show you the pickups I got from CEX. Bought myself a couple of games. And yeah, a couple of games, mate, because like I say, I've not gamed all weekend. Yeah, it's probably not the best thing to do if you've got a migraine, is it? Video games. But anyway, very pleased with how this has turned out, and Mrs. OG is particularly happy. So all in all, all's well that ends well, and like I say, I spent the week just coming home from work and just cracking on and getting it done. It's good stuff indeed. Playing with the laser engraver, got a good little project on the go, which I'll probably show you in a separate video, but it's just fun being out here and actually playing with it set up properly. I'm still going to get this though, put under the bench there, and then I thought if I build it off the ground slightly, I'll have the exhaust port out the side there, and then I'll have space underneath to store sort of wood offcuts to use for various projects and stuff like that. So all good in the hood. Anyway, enjoyed that pint in town, and now having one of those Heinekens I just purchased from Sainsbury's. Yeah, not a bad price these ones. Cheers. Finished playing with the laser engraver. Good fun, good fun. Got some good results tonight. Very pleased with what I've done with that. I'll be doing a future video showing you some of the new creations I'm coming up with. The thing is, I've got so many ideas, but not enough time. Bloody typical, isn't it? Anyway, we're out in the games room now. I've had a comic book delivery, so we're going to change up the comic book display based on the comic books I've got. So that's what's currently been there. They've been up there for a bit of a while now, haven't they? It's a good time for a good change, and I'll show you the pickups I got from CEX earlier this afternoon. And then we're going to jump on a little bit of gaming to conclude Sunday evening, because I do enjoy some gaming. I've not done any this weekend, so yeah. Making up for lost time, folks. Lost time. First off, let's get to them comic books. Put the backlight on for you good people. Oh yes, a nice bit of blue glow. I've got some new comic books, so let's move you guys around so we can see the comic books and unwrap the new ones, and we'll see if the new ones are going to make the wall or not. Right, so what we got here. This was delivered. It's from the usual company I go to, A Place in Space, which are based in Croydon. I hate it when that happens. As you can see, it says open, and you pull it, and then zzz, I always want the perfect zzz, but it's failed already. It's failed for a second time. Just run your finger along it, Rob. Give up on it. I'm holding it this way round, so I want to show you guys my address. He says, oh, it's out of shot, it's out of shot. Right, I can't remember. I ordered these an age ago, because they do pre-orders and stuff, so I can't remember. There should be 3, I believe. If not, one's still on pre-order. Yes, there are 3. Good. So we're all up to date with our comic book orders, folks. Oh, let's have a look here. Oh, 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 oh. 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 I'm making a prediction. I reckon, well, I'm making a prediction. I make the decisions. I think all 3 of these could make that wall. First one is part of the Gun Honey series, and it's called Heat Seeker Exposed. Check out that. Oof, oof, oof. It's in plastic at the moment, but obviously when I remove the plastic, you'll see it for its true worth. That's quite a nice cover, that one, isn't it? Oof, yes indeed. This one, again, is another sexy cover. It's a DC cover book. Birds of Prey. I like that. Just something about it, I thought it was very nice. I hope you agree. So, sorry for the reflections on the camera and stuff, but hey, when we get them up in the frames, I'm sure it'll be alright. But this one, I was really, really, really happy about. It's a brilliant comic book artist, and I just love his style, and he does females so well, comic style. Campbell, his name. There we go. Bit of a Spider-Man effort for you there, look. What do you reckon on that one? Oof. Yeah. Oh. I'm looking forward to that. That's going on the wall, definitely. Are the other 2 making the wall? We'll have to make our mind up in a minute. But first, we're going to have a quick look at peek inside at any other covers that I may have missed. So there it is, Gun Honey Heat Seeker. Obviously not so reflective now, so you can get a good look at that cover. I would show you the alternative covers to that, but even though it's art, it's still a bit naughty, so we'll pass on that one. Next one, let's take a look at this Birds of Prey and see what the alternative covers are for that. It's a DC comic book, so we know it's going to be safe, fair, family friendly, shall we say. First thing we're greeted by is that Peacemaker. There is no DC Studios. I haven't seen that. Is it worth watching, people? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, there we go. It's not a bad comic book style, that one. Features quite a few of the female characters from the DC universe. Just having a look here, see if there's any extra covers, because quite often they show you the extra covers or the alternate covers or the exclusives, because trust me, when they bring out a comic book, there's usually so many blooming cover variants now. It's just nuts. But no, it's not looking like there is with that one. So anyway, Birds of Prey, yeah, pretty little cover, that one. And there it is, without the glare from the plastic cover or the, the stuff that keeps this artwork safe, shall we say. And then we come to this. This is probably my favourite. It's by a comic book artist, I say, called Campbell, J. Scott Campbell. He just does females brilliantly, I think, anyway. He's not doing the main artwork inside. He just some more cover artist these days. But let's take a look. Let's see what the alternative covers were for this one. This whole series, actually, he's done quite a few. So, yeah. Do you remember these old comic books years ago? You used to get them adverts for like X-ray specs, and I used to love it, mate. Honestly, I was really down with that stuff. I just, oh yeah, and you'd be like, wow, it's so cool to be American. Look at the things you can buy, X-ray specs and little tub of soldiers and all that. And yeah, it's not showing a lot in terms of the alternate covers, etc. But there we go. Yeah, I like that comic book style. That's a good style. Boba Fett, black, white, and red. They're good comic books, then black, white, and reds, because they're really sort of, very, very arty indeed. As I say, the clues in the title just uses the three colours there and produces some great, great efforts. So, really pleased with them, but which are making the wall. Birds of Prey, Heatseeker Gun Honey, or Exposed, part of the Gun Honey series, but that's my favourite there. The J. Scott Campbell, The Amazing Spider-Man. That's a sexy old cover, ain't it? Hey, look at that. Oh, yes, I'm liking that one a lot. And a couple of video game pickups in CEX there today. Went for something a bit different. I went for a couple of PS4 titles. I'll be absolutely honest, it's my local CEX, so obviously I know it, and the stock rotation isn't hugely great. I mean, they hit and miss, aren't they? I mean, one week I'm sure someone will take in a load of PS3 games, and hopefully I'm there when they do. But anyway, I had a quick look around there. It's a good store, actually. It's not too bad. I mean, let's say you can get a few bits of decent retro coming in and going out, etc. But no, I had a look at the PS4 today. And I saw this really caught my eye. It's called Tiny Troopers Joint Ops Zombie Edition. No, absolutely nothing about that. But I just looked at the back. It's miniature warfare on a massive scale. And the graphics on the back are sort of quite 3D-ish and stuff. But like the icons and stuff just reminded me a lot of a cannon fodder. You know what I mean? It's probably nothing like that at all. But you know what? I thought, for 4 notes, I'll give that a little try, An epic bite-sized arcade shooter, Tiny Troopers Joint Ops Zombie Edition is filled with a brim of action-packed mini-maps of mayhem. Sounds right up my street, that one. I'd say a PS4 pickup. And I bought any sort of... These, for me, are modern games, by the way. But this one, right, I have been holding out on this for God knows how long. You've probably all played it. You've probably all seen playthroughs of it and everything else. But you know what? I've stayed well away from all of them things because I thought eventually I will try it myself. And I've held out and I saw it today and I thought, you know what? Go for it, OG. Go for it. So I did. I've gone for this Resident Evil Village. Total of £15, that one. It's the one with the that sort of big, large, witchy lady with a hat on. One of you will know her name. I know Joe Gaming Girlie. She done a playthrough of this recently. I didn't watch any of it because I don't want any spoilers because I've not played it myself. Anyway, when a shocking incident tears his family apart, Ethan Winters is willing to do anything to get his daughter back. But at what cost? Hey, £15 that one, all complete. As well, they're not really complete now, are they? You don't really get many manuals in the newer games. A few fingerprints on that disc, but no obvious scratches. So, yeah, looking forward to giving that a play at some point, along with that Tiny Troopers. Talking of Troopers, let's get a few games under our belt. Kicking things off, a bit of Snow Bros. Obviously, this is the arcade challenge game of the month over on the Discord. If you want to come and join in, please do. It's just for fun. It's no prizes involved or anything like that. But I am enjoying this game. It's a good little game, and the guys on the Discord are enjoying it as well. But I have noticed if you can get the power-ups, it obviously makes the game a lot easier, but that's when you start getting the high scores, you know what I mean? I've noticed that.
And I've got a nice score in the week. I think 300,000, so I was quite pleased with that. But again, I had power-ups, and it just makes all the difference. It really does. Oh, am I actually catching any of them with that? Come up here, mate. Come on. That's it. Throw that down. Can I get them all? Oh, yes. There's some power-ups. There's a power-up. See, I've got a speed pack. Oh, idiot. I bloody well had a speed power-up. Oh, I'm gutted. Lost my power-up. Oh, well. Oh, well. Worst things happen at sea, as they say. How many can he get on the way down? How many can he get? There's a power-up. Let's go and get that. Come on, come on, come on. Before the time runs out. Got it. I think it's extended fire, which is pretty good. Now, the more you can get snowballed and then sort of hit, the more points you can get. Got that. That's a nice bonus. Keep that there. Right, now... oh, no, I've got to drop down. Oh, idiot. Oh, no. I'm not doing well. I'm misbehaving at it. Come on. That's it. Right, now go down and hit that ball. Oh, I didn't hit it anyway, so I messed it up anyway. I think you get the idea. That's how you get your score up, is by getting the extra enemies snowballed. Get the guys at the top. There we go. That'd be a nice little score. That'd be a nice little score as well. So if we can get some more of that sushi. No, didn't get enough. Oh, idiot. Yeah, I'll probably sat for about an hour and a half just playing this, nothing else. And then I've got one game where I just got my power-ups, and it just, honestly, the whole thing just changed. I had about 2 or 3 power-ups all at once, and I just kept going, mate. It was just crazy. It was in a good way, though, you know. There's another power-up. We'll have that one. It's not the speed. I'm sure yellow does. Come on, down you come, mate. That's it. Thank you. There we go. I'm not getting a very high scoring game here, as you can see. Yeah, that ain't gonna help me. Come on, launch it. Missed him anyway. Didn't get them bonus points. Anyway, I'm in the mood for a few old school shooters tonight. We'll play a few old school shooters after this to break up this weekend vlog. Like I say, no gaming this weekend until now, of course. Well, not much of anything this weekend until now, of course. But hey ho, these things are sent to try, so to speak. Oh, there's a power up over. I'm so focused on getting to the power up that I've messed up. 69,680. Time for a shoot 'em up. Here we go. Shoot 'em ups don't get much better than this one, do they? Irem R-Type. What an absolute beast of a game this is. It's one of them old faithfuls. I've got all my old faithfuls set up on here, and I'm forever going back and playing them, you know. And there's certain games on the arcade systems in particular that I just never tire of. R-Type being one of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the greatest player at it. In fact, I'm not the greatest player at many arcade games, to be fair. But do you know what? There's just something about this real nostalgia that just keeps me coming back to play it more and more. It's just such a great, great game. And I remember it back in the day when it was out in the arcades officially, you know. Oh, what a game it was, honestly. I remember playing it in an arcade in Chatham. Oh, that was close. Yeah. And I remember being sort of, probably about 14 or 15, and yeah, Chatham, we had a bit of a, we weren't local, so we were always a bit dubious going into the arcade there, to be honest. But it was a great arcade because it always got the very latest machines and everything, so that was brilliant for us, you know. And I can remember going there and I saw this, I think they had Golden Axe there as well, and it was just brilliant. A great, great arcade. I mean, anyone from the Medway towns, I'm sure, of a certain age will remember that one very, very well. Probably as fondly as I did. Probably only went a handful of times, to be fair, but you know, whenever we went to Chatham, me and my mates would go straight in there. Because hey, it was quality, mate. It really was quality. It's not that tune with this game and everything. It's just brilliant, isn't it? And missiles are doing the job on them little mini turrets at the top there. That's it, nicely done. Get that, get rid of him. Back to them lasers. Right, okay, here comes the boss. The end of level 1 boss. Here he comes. It's the eyeball that opens up, don't you? Where's the eyeball? Where is it? There he is. Come on, there he is. Nicely done, Mr. OG. Nicely done. Level 1 complete. Happy days. Oh, honestly, what a game. It gets tough. Now, the only problem with this game is where I've got my power-ups, it makes the game, you know, decently playable. But as soon as you lose your power-ups at this stage, you know what I mean? Trust me, coming back with just a basic gun is not easy by any standard, mate. So, yeah. All the time you got their power-up, tickety-boo. But as soon as these are gone, yeah, it's going to be hard as nails. I always remember seeing this on the PC Engine in magazines growing up, and I was always really jealous. I was like, oh wow, I'd love a PC Engine, you know, because again, the only way of getting a PC Engine, of course, over here in the UK was import only, wasn't it, you know? And there were certain shops that just specialised in import games and stuff, and yeah, but the PC Engine to me was and still is a sexy looking console. Small, tiny little beast that took like them credit card games, and it was just the graphics or the screenshots just always looked so amazingly brilliant, you know. Oh, Tracy coming at me now. Oof. Getting a bit tense now. Here we go, next boss. I don't know what I'm going to do on this one. He goes in there, doesn't he? That's right, I remember it now. And he pops out, I think. Oh, yeah. Come on, Rob. You got this. I think he pops out there, doesn't he? Comes out in that middle bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep away from me, Tiger. There he is. That's that throbbing blue eyeball thing. It's gone back in again. Oof. Getting tight, getting tense, guys, getting tense. I've only gone and done it. Still on my first life. Whoa, what a game I'm having. And he had a couple of beers today, maybe that's what it is. Maybe less beer equals better gaming performance. Oof. Right. It's the spaceship. This is a tough level. I mean, just look how many much firepower I'm under here. Look. Idiot! I crashed. Wasn't even hit by a bullet. Now I'm in trouble because I've got 0 power-ups. Just back to me basic laser. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I could be in a bit of spot of bother now. Oh dear me. Such a tough level. I've never actually ever finished this level. I suppose one day I should just sit and do continues and see how far I can actually get, you know what I mean? Well, I can finish the game if I just do continues, but hey, I'll tell you what, I don't think that was a bad performance on my part. Let's hear your thoughts. Playing the classic 1981 Galaga. This is a brilliant game. I love Galaga, always have done. It's just one of those games, it's just such good fun. We'll try and see if we can't get the extra firepower ships early on. There's a little sort of trick you can do. So I can pull it off sometimes I can't. I think I've got my auto fire set up, which is probably not the best, because if you've got auto fire on this, it means yeah, you've got to have two of them big aliens at the top in action. Here he comes. So I'll let him pick me up. Right, so he's gone up. Now, if I can hit him with just one hit, it'll drop that and give me extra firepower. But I very rarely do it because, like I say, it's the auto fire thing going on. I think it's set up. Yes, I've done it. Got it. Down he comes. That's it. Happy days. And I don't know how many times you can do it. I'm always happy with just two. So this should help me in the next few stages. Yes. Well, hey, that was nice and quick. Challenging stage. See if we can get ourselves some bonus points. Yes, very nice. Yes, very nice again. And again. Can we get the 100%? Oh, we've got an extra life there. Brilliant. 100% number of hits. 40. Perfect. Oh, I like that. 10,000 bonus. We'll have some of that. Stage 4. They get a bit suicidal on you as well now, don't they? Start bombing, dive bombing you like that one did. I've lost my bonus ship. So my firepower has now been greatly reduced. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, that's nice. Bonus 1,000 there. We're getting all three in that little trio. Got him. Stage 5. Shame I ain't got that extra firepower still. I could do with it now. For sure. My hand's aching. Last one. Come on, Rob, get it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Stage 6. Oh, that was close. Nearly got hit by a bullet then. Here they come. And I got it. I got it. Oh, still got 2 lives though. Talking about bonus, didn't I? So that was handy. Oh. Yes. Challenging stage. This is the 3rd challenging stage. Oh, I think that was more luck than judgment, to be honest. I'm just happy to receive any bonus points at all now, really. That go towards my total score, so. Ah, missed him. Right, here we go, 57,000. 610. Stage 8. I don't think I'm doing too bad. Oh, that was close. Just getting the sort of suicidal bombers now, don't we, you know? Oh, you get all 3 when they come down in a trio like that, you get a nice bonus. Yeah, increases your score for you. But it wasn't to be. Stage 9 though. Oh, that suicidal one nearly had me. They're getting a bit shrewd now, aren't they? Ah, no. Is that it? Game over? Yes. 65,430. Quite pleased with that again. Another decent little game. I'm doing all right, so I'm doing all right. And another shooter, the classic SNK Metal Slug. I'm only going to play a single credit on this. I'll be honest, I finished this game once, but the amount of continues I used was ridiculous. There's something about this, graphically, it's just a thing of beauty, wasn't it? It's, all of this series were, you know? The power-ups, I like the little comedic elements, you know, of which there are quite a few, as you will see throughout the play. What's he giving me? Oh, just a medal. Pick the prisoners up, as you know. What's he giving me? Heavy machine gun. Quite a popular one, that one. Oh. Back with the heavy machine gun, pick up the fish. Sort of a sub-level boss here. Get that love letter. Yep, done. Such a good game. I mean, even the way the sort of the characters creep and stuff, you know what I mean? It's just brilliant, isn't it? Oh no, lost a life. Don't want to be doing that. Better. Heavy machine gun. Oh, it's getting the tank. This is just built for mass destruction, this thing, isn't it? I mean, I'm not using it to its full potential, I'll be honest, I'm just generally getting it and just blast everything until my time is up. You're welcome. Actually, I've realised I haven't thrown a grenade yet. Got out there in the nick of time. What's he giving me? A bomb. Oh, this has come at a good time. Sort of a boss level, isn't it? Oh, idiot. I've got grenades to use as well. Throw them grenades. Oh, idiot. Again, absolutely brilliant game, and graphically so great and well ahead of its time, I think. That concludes this weekend's vlog. Now, obviously, I'm going to apologise for the obvious reasons of not fully vlogging the weekend, but hey, you know what? I feel like Val Doonican taking a stall. Who remembers him? Val Doonican. Yeah, but anyway, apologies for that. But hey, I can't help it, can I, mate? Yeah. Just glad I don't get them that often, to be honest. They just wipe you out. Anyway, enough about migraines. Yeah, the bane of my life this weekend. But anyway, so you've had to settle for just sort of a singular, a day in the life, really. And, of course, it was just Sunday. I've enjoyed today, to be honest. Shame about the weekend, really, because, like I say, getting wiped out, really. But, hey, back to work tomorrow. Which brings me to next weekend. I am taking my mum to Birmingham to visit some of her family, her sisters and brothers and stuff. So probably there might be a meal involved on the Saturday evening. I'm taking Mrs. OG as well. We're going to go and stay with Mrs. OG's sister and my brother-in-law, Paul and Caroline. They have featured before on this vlog in the past, so you may recall them. So we're going off to Birmingham to visit them, and I'll be catching up with a few family members and stuff while I'm up there as well. So what are my plans? No idea. Like I say, probably be a few beers somewhere and a few bites to eat and stuff. But apart from that, absolutely no plans at all. Excuse me. Just to drive up on the Friday, and then we'll be driving back on the Sunday. So next week's vlog could again be an interesting one. Yeah, maybe I'll have to do a few quiz questions with Name That Tune on motorway footage. I think we go M20, M23, M25, then I think it's M40. I don't know. That's the way we normally go. So, Birmingham, here I come. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you've had a great weekend. I hope you haven't suffered any major headaches in your life. And I hope you've had a good one. Drop in the comments, let me know what you've been up to and the rest of it. And thanks for tuning in. Again, apologies for Sunday only. But hey, that's what I say. Some things just out of our control. I think they call it IRL, don't they? In real life. Hey! Anyway, catch you all on the next one. Cheers.